We sit in sixth in the WSL as you rejoin us. We've achieved our finish in the top half objective. But today we played Chelsea in the FA Cup quarter-final and they've just beaten us 5-0 in the league. So I've made a bit of a tactical change. And that change looks a lot like this. We've gone to a 5 at the back system. The wingers, the attacking midfielders are wide in possession. They're central out of possession. Very, very simple. Lineup is Lete, Lenari, Fernandez, Wenger, Macaulay, Gaoro, Zellum, Pattinson, Paris, Galpsit, and England on the bench. It's Falk, Minota, Van der Donk, Francie, Sangari, Mewis, Singer, Norseworthy, Lundqvist, and Percival. Let's get into this one, see if we can survive. So in the dressing room, I say pressure all on them. Let's see what happens. That's gone nowhere, so I'll just tell everyone we've got faith in them, and hopefully someone will go out and make a difference. Even if they weren't really listening, which was fine, because we are going to try and make something happen. We're going to skip the intro. Why not? We've seen the intro too many times. We know how Chelsea line up. So, we're all pretty good here. Let's get the players out on pitch. Let's get this underway. Beth England with a kick-off, and we'll see if this turns into anything. But the plan today is essentially anti-football. We're just trying to shut this midfield four of Chelsea's down as Galvset gets in there to make a tackle, and Nikita Paris has picked up the ball on the far side, gets tackled by Germa, and then Macaulay, who picks it up, gets brought down by Germa herself. Macaulay is down and looks like she's taken a bit of a kicking. Germa's got a booking. Physio is on. Please don't let this be an injury to Mia Macaulay. It's not good because she is our best chance of making that wing-back position work. As Nishkin goes to Greenwood, to Ritting Kennerid, to Nishkin, to Greenwood again. Just triangles, just playing triangles, but as long as they stay out of our box, that's my plan, is keep Chelsea out of our box as Pattinson makes a cynical foul and hopefully just gets a talking to here. Looks like it's just a telling off, which we love to see. Yeah, the plan is keep Chelsea out of our box, and if we can keep them out of our box, then we should be able to keep a clean sheet and take this one to a penalty shootout, which I know is not the most exciting thing in the world. We are only going to do this one game today, I think, purely because we had a 40-minute... Oh, Beth England scores. I wasn't expecting that coming. Beth England with an opening goal to put us ahead, which is even better if we can keep a clean sheet. Yeah, I was only planning on doing one game in this episode, purely because our last episode was 40 minutes long, and I feel like you guys need a break, and I need to spend less time editing today, if I'm honest. So it'll be nice just to have a slightly shorter episode, and if we can make that slightly shorter episode a win over what have become our bogey team in Chelsea, that we've played them 3 times this season and lost all 3 times. So if we can steal a win today, it'll be a success tactically and a semi-final in the FA Cup, which would be pretty fantastic, because I think it would be the only team I was really worried about left in the competition would be Arsenal. So Pattinson wins the ball back for us. Wenger over the top looking for Pattinson. Pattinson in for Zellum. Zellum across for Gaoro. Gaoro one-touch pass to Paris. Nikita Paris makes it 2-0. And I was talking about holding out for a 0-0 draw and taking this to penalties, but we're currently 2-0 up after 15.5 minutes on the clock. And we are running Chelsea ragged, which is somewhat unheard of. I may keep this tactic saved in the option box because it seems to be quite effective against Chelsea when they're playing 4 attacking midfielders, and it seems to be producing goals for us, which is honestly well beyond my expectations of this tactic. Like I said at the start of the video, or the start of the match, this was supposed to be anti-football. This was supposed to be a shutting the game down and playing for a draw, and we're 2-0 up, which is ridiculous. Zellum's got a corner. We haven't seen her score one, her set up a goal from one yet. She still hasn't, but I hold out hope that one day she will do. I'm hoping for next season to have some taller players to put in the box, because a lot of our players are on the shorter side, even for the women's game. As Galset heads it across to Beth England, who I think was offside there anyway. But yeah, I'd like us to have to take more advantage of the fact that Katie Zellum is probably the best free kick taker or the best set piece taker in women's football, because we're letting goals or leaving goals on the table by not having anyone who can really win anything in the air for them, which is a bit of a problem as Lauren James now runs towards us. Talking of things that could be a bit of a problem, Nushkin to Macario. Macario with a shot from range. That's off the woodwork. Let's get this clear. We have done. And we're trying to win it back. Nikita Paris is going to chase this one down, but she's not going to get there before it goes out of play. It's a Chelsea throw-in. And, well, so far, we're looking very, very good. If we keep this up, I'll be very happy. So let's just let it ride. Well, small problem. Mia McCauley has come off injured. Lundqvist is going to have to go in for her. It's a shame because Mia McCauley was having a really good game, and I don't know if Lundqvist is quite as good. But I've not really got a better option because I don't think Rhea Percival will do a better job there anyway. So let's just let that go and see what happens. Well, that takes us nicely to half-time at 2-0. You're doing brilliantly. Keep going. No one needs an individual shouting at, which is better still. Chelsea are underway. Thompson's going to run at us. Hopefully this is a nothing highlight. I'd like us to have nothing but nothing highlights. Honestly, in this second half, because we've done wonders, to be honest. Katie Zellum with a free kick. Can we get something off of this? A third goal, I think, sees us nicely in the semi-final. Short to Fernandez, goes back to Zellum. Zellum's going to take forever to turn. Into the box. Galpser can't get there, but Nikita Paris can. And I don't know how that's an assist for Katie Zellum, because Galpser definitely touched that ball first, but we'll go with it. And have another look at this replay. Zellum in here, and I'm sure Galpser touches this before it even gets to Nikita Paris. I'm sure I guess not. It was Millie Bright got a touch on it. So even then, a generous assist given to Katie Zellum, but we'll allow it because it makes her stats look good. It makes us look good. Nikita Paris has 2 now, and if she can get a hat-trick, that would really help us out, I would say for certain. So, again, all looking very, very good for our Lionesses today as Linari heads that one clear, forced to captain. But we're looking like we're trying to press as Greenwood goes to Bright. Bright looking for Germa. Germa over the top. And can we win this one? We haven't, but Lundqvist is sort of just making a nuisance of herself. Though Thompson gets past her quite easily there. Gaoro's had to come back and defend. Captain's going to try and watch that go, I think. And has. And that is going to be a goal kick for us. We've got an hour into the game. And the only player who's really not playing well is Galpset, who feels like an easy substitution to make. But I don't know who goes in for her just yet. So I've sent in Van der Donk for Galpset. She's going to move slightly inside and play on a free roll. So our combined formation looks a little bit different, but not massively so. But I think that should help us see this one out. I am just having a look at players for fitness, and no one seems to need to come out just yet. I'm going to have to make 3 subs at the same time later in the game, but it does mean we can just wait until we've got some tired legs out there that need replacing. It might be Lundqvist who needs to come off because she seems to be tiring fast as well. Gaora apparently needs to be taken off to protect from a yellow card, which we can also handle, as Sellum's going to take a short free kick to Fernandez, who shoots from range, very ambitious. And maybe we make those changes in just a second, just to see what we can squeeze out of this. Bethington also starting to tire as well. So I'll go and make those changes now, actually, while I think about it. Let's get that done. So we're going to take Gaora off. We're going to send in Mewis, I think. Yeah, we'll send in Mewis for this one. We're going to take off Beth England. We will let Franciano has been carrying an injury, so we're going to send in, if we haven't got, we have got Sarah Norsworthy on the bench. She's just been rearranged. Don't know why that's happening. And Linari looks tired, so she can come off and be replaced by Sangare. That will work. We'll go with that just to see things out. We've protected against another yellow card. Sangare hopefully won't have a bit of a nightmare because she's hardly played this season. She's on loan and she's not really good enough for the team. So she's not even registered for the WSL as Lundqvist puts a ball across for Van der Donk, who is into the box on her free roll. Can she create something? Finds Pattinson, who puts it away. Poppy Pattinson makes it 3-0 with 10 minutes to go. Those subs haven't even been made yet, which makes that all the better because we're going to have fresh legs to try and defend a 4-0 lead. I cannot believe I'm saying a 4-0 lead against a Chelsea side that is largely the same team that put 5 past us just over 2 weeks ago. Absolutely crazy that we've managed to make this happen. But as things stand, barring a miracle from Chelsea, we are 1 foot in to the semi-final of the FA Cup, which will definitely be where we come back next episode, just to get as much out of the season as we can. There's nothing to play for in the league, so it is largely procedural at this point. So, I said nothing. We could, in theory, still qualify for the Champions League. We're not actually that far off of it, even in 6th. But I think the FA Cup is a priority as Vandernon goes in for Lola Singer-Norsworthy to get her first goal for the club. And what a time to score on her debut. 5-0. Considering they put 5 past us last time, it feels somewhat poetic that we've done 5 past them again. We've managed to break our curse with Chelsea. We've broken it with some style. They've got to be really questioning what the hell happened today, because I know I am. And we're just waiting for, there we go, final whistle. A 5-0 win to send us into the FA Cup semi-final. And the sound you hear is everyone who wrote us off backtracking. What a performance. Great stuff from us there. And I guess the question becomes, who have we got in the semi-final? I guess we'll find out fairly soon. It's going to be any one of Brighton, Manchester United or Birmingham City. And I would quite happily take Brighton or Birmingham City in the semi. I guess we'll go forward a little bit just to see what the draw looks like, and then we'll come back. And confirmation, we have in fact drawn Birmingham City. And if we have a look at Birmingham City, they're currently top of the WSL2. So it should be a hell of a game. So join me for that next episode. That will be our big game for that one. And hopefully we can make our way to an FA Cup final in our first season. That would be somewhat miraculous. But for now, I've been Chasing Laney. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, do like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Leave your comments down below. It all really helps out the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subs by the time the full FM26 comes out on November the 4th. If you haven't got it already, you can find a link to get it cheaper in the description as well, just to help everyone out. So for now, thanks for watching. I've been Chasing Laney. Till next time, stay safe and have a good one.